warm, humid night here at Cary Stadium in Ocean City. It's Ocean City. Well, actually, Cedar Creek is the one that's making history. Ocean City's participating. It's the first ever Cape Atlantic League, official Cape Atlantic League game for the new school from Egg Harbor City. This is Tom Williams along with Bud Rink and Butch Gleason, and we'll have all the play-by-play as Ocean City takes on Cedar Creek. The Raiders in their new red jerseys with the black sleeves. Nice, though, because they have numbers on the sleeves, and as does Cedar Creek. So I guess they're, after that debacle with Absegami and the last 4 years where you couldn't read the numbers, they're making it a little easier for us.
Yeah, you know, I can't decide though, Tom, if I like these jerseys with the black on the sleeve, because it almost looks like a black armband with a number on it. You know, like they're wearing somebody's number in honor or remembrance of somebody as a black armband. But
with all the injuries they have, that could have been part of it. The Ocean City is definitely not starting with the team that they thought they would at the end of last season. There's been some players that transferred. One promising young player moved to Florida, and there's a guy, we've got Owen Naplashik in a wheelchair, and Nick Zach with his arm in a sling, and there's Brian Slate on crutches. There's a lot of injuries as they start the season, but we'll see what happens. The Raiders are getting ready to break through the banner at the end zone. Brand new scoreboard at the opposite end, and we're just about ready to get going. Remind you, tonight's game can be heard online anywhere in the world by this year. Here's the kickoff. Cedar Creek with their back to the ocean. It's a high end-over-end kick. It bounces to Gabor. He picks it up at the 13-yard line, across the 20, the 25, and out to almost the 26-yard line.
You know, it's interesting, Tom, a couple different theories. And
long count, looks over the defense, takes a snap, hands it off going left, and some running room out across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That was Deeroff, I believe. And he's under center is Mitchell. Takes the snap, gives it to Melton. Melton hit behind the line, drives maybe to the line of scrimmage for no gain. So it'll be second and goal to go.
See, that's where Ocean...
Mitchell's under center. Second and goal at the Ocean City 5. He takes the snap, gives it to Melton off the left side. He drives to the 1 and in for the touchdown. They sealed off that left end very effectively. And one back deep. Gets a good kick, a floater. It's all the way back to the 35, the Cedar Creek 35. Seward up the middle. Seward at the 45. He pulls out of a tackle at the 35, and they're not going to catch him. Nolan Seward, excuse me. Brings it back 65 yards for a touchdown kickoff. It's a low kick, taking it about the 10-yard line. Deeroff up the middle, and Deeroff breaks into the open. He's at the 40, he's at the 45, and he's stopped out at the 47-yard line by McFadden, who kicked it off. Quick cut and a big opening, and Ocean City has a little better field position. This time Shawcross in motion to the left. They give the ball to Woolley. He's behind him, cuts behind the block. Woolley is down to the 30, and he has a first down.
Again, just to get some momentum going.
It's the end of the first quarter here at Cary Stadium, with Cedar Creek leading Ocean City by a score. Double slot formation. Melton, there goes a Mitchell up the middle. He's grabbed behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to go down. Looks like Josh Johnson might have gotten in there and grabbed a hold of him, and a couple of other Ocean City
on the ground.
Mitchell under center, trips to the left. Melton behind him. He pitches to Melton going left, and Melton is pulled down. Deeroff slices in there, grabs him around the left, the end of the first half here at Cary Stadium, where Cedar Creek leads Ocean City by a score of 40-0.
It's tough. Guys aren't in great football shape yet.
Here's a handoff going right to Melton, and Melton is brought down by a shoestring tackle by Kyle Andrews, and set back is Woolley. Keys under center. Gabor gets a little rest. Play action, Keys rolls out, pass is caught by Shawcross. He's at the 35, and he's down to about the 32-yard line. Two of them are related by marriage. And second, 2.5, 3 yards to go. Hands it to Woolley. Woolley finds some room up the middle, and he's down inside the 30 to about inside the 25 to the 23 for a first down. So we played 3. Nobody scored in this shortened third quarter, but Cedar Creek has the ball just on the other side of the 50. Slot to the left. Single setback. Paul's back to throw. Chased out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked. First sack of the game, and credited. Paul's under center. Backs in the eye behind him. Slot to the right. Paul's wanted to pitch it back. Man wasn't there, but he finally got it out to the right. And Burrell is stopped at the line of scrimmage. So punt coming up for Cedar by Cedar Creek. And Tim Watson evens his record at 5-5 as a head coach. They were 4-5 last year, and they defeat Ocean City by a score of 47-0 here at Carey Stadium. We'll have more on the Atlantic City Electric scoreboard and wrap this thing up. But right now, we'll take time out for these messages. You're listening to Cape Atlantic League football on 98.7 The Coast.